Hello YouTube! Welcome once again to the Turbo series, and I hope you've had a good time with the Pawsome journey this last week. I'm going to show you what we got up to here on the Turbo series. There's an hour left on the event, so if you're watching this on YouTube, it has ended, but we're going to go ahead and make some progress in the Pawsome journey, get some crazy big rewards, and by the end of this episode, we should have built 2 brand new Destiny heroes on this account, upgraded the temple level, and got even more power, and 1 more Nirvana hero at our disposal. So friends, let's go ahead and get our temple level to the next level and get some more power for our team. That's going to get us more grimoire bonuses, by the way, so we've got some fun grimoire enhancements to put in as well, because we'll be getting more grimoire materials from this week's event as part of the Pawsome journey. So, if you guys don't know, the plan for the Pawsome journey is to get cat cans. We can start by getting them for free from the relay here. We can buy them if we want to from value packs using contract storage gems or money, and our summon prizes are going to give us some of them as well. We're going to need to do all 2,000 heroic summons today to maximize our rewards. I've managed to clear out some backspace. We have 5,200 all ready to go. So guys, let's get started with the 100 summon blastouts, and let's get some good heroes. We're jumping in here immediately with our summons. We start with a 5-star Norton Hague. We get a 5-star Rosa and another one there. That's a 6-star hero if we wanted, with a Geista there too. Fantastic. For 5 stars now with an Azrael. Lovely to see those heroes. We're going to upgrade to 5-star here if we can. Looks like we can't. We go to the altar. We destroy our 3s. And then we're going to get started. You might wonder, why do I not use those 3 stars with the 4 stars I have in the bag? This account already has way too much food. I don't need to be filling up the backspace with hero summons. This is not the Contract Storage Gem series. If you haven't already seen the episode, we did so much food building last time. And here we're getting 5-star heroes. It's Finn, it's Ithaqua, it's Tix, it's Gurk, and a copy of Bleaker there at the start. What an amazing opening we've had so far. 10 heroes from 200 summons. Guys, if you want to keep track, do so in the Twitch chat, just so our viewers at YouTube can keep count of how many 5 stars we've managed to pull. Let's go with another batch. We're getting a Waldeck. We're getting a, wow, Ignatia with Daz Moog. That's 3 5 stars already. Can we get some more 5-star copies? I hope we can. We do. Karim and Faithblade. That's 15 in 300. Absolutely ridiculous. Go ahead to the creation circle, upgrade to 5-star. You know the drill, guys. We kill the 3s, and we're going back in with another 100. You know how there's a reward for not getting any 5 stars from 100 summons? Do you reckon there's a reward for getting too many 5 stars? Look, there's a Gurk, there's a Sigmund. That's 2 5 stars already. I still can't believe how many 5 stars we're getting here. And even though that was below average, we're still way above average right now. Really nice. Right, let's jump in with some more summons then. See if the luck continues. We get a Norton Hague once again. Another 5-star copy for us. Anybody else? We get a I was going to say Geista, but no, that's a Gaggy. Corpse Demon takes us to 3. Average and good. Love to see it. Let's go ahead, upgrade to 5-star. Destroy some 3s and carry on. We're getting ourselves, hopefully, some good 5-star heroes. We're on 20 so far, according to someone there in chat. That's a Heart Watcher. That's another Norton Hague. 3 Norton Hague copies so far. He is wildin'. And there we go, guys. We are all summoned up with that batch. So let's destroy some heroes and carry on. Next up, we've got ourselves another batch of 100, of course. From here, just 4s and 3s so far. No 5 stars. Nice and quiet. Will it continue? It looks like it will, but no, a Bereer comes in at the end, giving us 1 5-star hero. Also, Ignatia is due in our next 100, so we should be getting a copy of her as well, which is exciting stuff. So let's go and get that copy now from this 100 here. She should come immediately. There she is, Ignatia dropping in. Will we get any more 5-star heroes? Hopefully we do. Looks like it's just an Ignatia. My luck has taken an opposite turn. Okay. Deserved, really, considering how well we did at the start. Upgrading to 5-star gets us a few heroes in there. Iron Bambi and Illyria. Killing the 3s. And how's our backspace looking right now? Still absolutely loads. Let's jump in with another 100. And you're saying we get 4 Rosas? Well, we've had 2 already. So maybe we'll get some more Rosa copies. That's another Norton Hague. What the frick? Why am I getting so many Nortons? That is wild. We get Urania. We get another Sigmund copy there. That's 3 5 stars from that batch. Extremely average. Let's upgrade again. Destroy our 3s. And jump back in with another 100 summons. from here, will we get some more 5 stars? Another Norton Hague, perchance. Maybe. We got a Penny. That's cute. And a Karim as well. You know, Penny used to be a top meta hero. Not anymore. There's a Freya. There's a Horus, another hero that used to be really good. It's funny, we have people returning to the game that go, is Horus still good? And we're like, nah, bro. He stopped being good like 4 years ago. And they're like, wait, what? Because Eloise came out and completely pushed him off the meta. He was a cool hero, though. Another 100 summons here. What are we getting? We're getting Ignis, Flamestrike, Holmes, Young, and a Lutz. Whoa, that's a lot of 5 stars. What else are we pulling? Karim. Dang. That's a lot of heroes in one go. That's 5 stars once again. Another 5 bomb. You'll love to see it. We've done 1,100, over halfway through already. So let's keep it moving. Let's get those summons rolling in. So much easier when you've got 200 backspace to play with, because you can use 100 to do the summons and then another 100 just to throw everything you manage to pull, which is nice. We got a Heart Watcher, we get Alamak. And that's it for this run. Alrighty. Going back to the creation circle, upgrade to 5-star, clear that through, destroy the 3s, and go back with another 100. Wow, we're getting ourselves Ignatia. There's a lot of Shia heroes. Is it just her? I think so. I think she's the only 5-star we've got there. Did we get anyone else at the start, maybe? Well, that's a fat move. That's nice. And I'm pretty sure it was just Ignatia there to begin with. Yeah, it was. She just 2 5-stars from that run. Okie dokie. Summoning through and going to the altar. Destroying our 3s. Not our 4s. Don't want to misclick that. And let's jump in with another 100 summons. From this one, we get Nakia. Another ear hero. There's a lot of those heroes, aren't there? And anybody else looking fairly slow. Just 1 hero. A Nakia there. Upgrade to 5-star. Destroy some more 3s. And should have a few more batches of 100 left to go. Flora dropping in here. Very nice. Anybody else coming through? Not straight away. So far, just Flora. And that looks like it. Okay. So let's go to the creation circle. Upgrade to 5-star. Kill the 3s. And where are we up to with summon prizes? I think it's only 3, 4, or 500 left. Yeah, it's 500. Okay. Perfecto. So, bringing this through until we've only got 3,200 left. There's our additional 3rd Rosa copy. Someone guessing we'd have 4 of them in total. All we need is 1 more. Arania coming through there as well. And friends, that is that for that batch. So, you know what's up. We're going to go with the creation circle, upgrade to 5-star, kill the 3s, and jump in. We just have now 400 summons left to go. So here we go. What are we getting from this batch? Another Ignatia. We get Berea. Very nice. Good heroes there. With a Valkyrie and another Arania. 4 5-stars. The luck is real. Perfect. Okay, heading into the altar, killing our 3s. Jumping in with another 300 summons left to go, and the hero list is full. So at this point, we do need to start thinking about compressing our food. If you look around, we should be building 6 stars in all the factions we can. So we're going to go creation circle, and we're going to go ahead and get started with those. So Deathsworn, we'll build a 6-star there. Can we build a Christian here? Heck yeah, we just did. That was nice. We've got ourselves a Lyria here, maybe even a Norma as well if we're lucky. Not quite. And for the Forest faction, we can get a Zekis in here. Awesome stuff. So with that done, we can jump into our heroic summons, and we can blast out another 100. Corpse Demon! Boom! Nice start. And we get Sylvie! Okay, that's cool. I have way too many copies of Sylvie on this account. We got another Ignatia. That was lucky, man. I had a Betty as well. That was pretty cool. Lots of cool heroes. Let's go to the altar. Let's kill our 3s. Get all that out of here. And let's jump in with another 100. Backspace is probably full here. Oh, it isn't. That's good. That's good. Okay. What can we pull here? And are we even worried about another Transcendence hero in this account? Nah, no chance. Gru. Okay, cool. That's fair. Just the 1 5-star there, I think. And I think we're near the end now. I think it's just 100 summons left to do. So let's go. The final 100. We get Delicium. Nice. Will we get that final Rosa that someone was asking for? We got a Valkyrie. We get gaggy. We get scary. But no 4th Rosa. Sorry, someone, you didn't get the hero copy you were looking for, but we did get a load of nice summons either way. So I can say with confidence, I'm happy with how that went. Folks, that was an absolute blast. Bad Emch just putting in our results there. That was very, very good. And, yeah, pleased with how smoothly that all went. Now, if we go into the bag, we are on a nice pile of resources, actually. We've nearly got enough for 2 full heroes when it comes to access to Transcendence heroes. We'll definitely need this for when we build our Destiny heroes. I got 31 million Stellar as well. Got loads of spheres if we need that. Before we get worried about that, though, we do need to do the Pawsome journey itself. Which means we're going to start off by purchasing these particular items, these cat teasers with gems, and we're just going to blast these through. Main reason to do this is it gets us these cat cans. There's absolutely no reason for us to do this if we weren't getting the cat cans, because the value is actually kind of bad. The rewards you're picking up aren't that amazing. Either way, it's all coming through pretty smoothly. And yeah, we did 2,000 summons there, Speedy. Normal stuff for us. And our last 5 of these cat teasers. Let's see what we pull from here. Nice rewards. What we need to do is we do need to claim our rewards that we've managed to get from doing all the summons. So I'm going to claim all this. It's going to lag a little bit, as there's a lot of mail for it to calculate. There we are. I will also delete the mails. Perfect. And then I need to go to the cool events. I need to buy some value packs. So we're going to buy all of these packages here available for contract story gems. That's going to get me more cat cans onto the account. It's going to drain me out of contract stories as well. Loads of stuff zooming on into here. And if we go to the Pawsome journey now, we should be on, yep, we're on 440 cans. That is quite a lot, but we need to find an additional 40 if we want to get to 80 points here in the event. Fortunately, we can get exactly that many by spending $15 in the event, and it will get me the Privilege Manual, which will get me loads of additional bonuses, including Prism Story Gems and Treasure Coupons, which is super nice. So let's go ahead and spend 15 bucks on this relay, because it's super clean value for money. And with that, we have purchased the first couple packages here, which was $15 in total. There's another one here we could go for. That would get me Privilege 1, but there's not really a reason for that. So we'll just take the 15 bucks. We'll claim all these rewards here, even getting some of the new treasure train stuff. And the Prism Story Gems are nice here. We can convert those. My conversion rate is mad huge. And we can even get more Prism Stories if we go down to here, claiming all of this stuff. Look at that. So many treasure coupons. And another 350 Prism Story Gems. Lovely. Really, really good value for money, that. And now we're going to go into the Pawsome journey. Cash all this in. So let's go sightseeing. Here we go. Boom. Rewards. Nice. And we get ourselves 10 additional Cores of Transcendence on there. Massive. Right, let's go again. Getting ourselves even more stuff from there. Fantastic. With some Core of Origin shards. Love to see it. And the next location is the perfect seafood location. From here, we're going to get ourselves some Master's Toolboxes. And finally, the Temple Fair. From here, we should be getting... Oh, wow. That's good. Crystals and Stellar Shards. And are we done? Almost, but not quite. Okay, with all that done, we should be able to go ahead and start cashing in rewards here. Yep, we have 80 exactly, which is really clean. So if we scroll all the way to the top, you can see we've got ourselves Stellars. We're getting some Origin materials. We need the Spiritual Lessons to do our big push in the Destiny Temple. On top of that, we get ourselves some more Stellar Shards from here, and again, more Stellar Shards coming through. We've got some Plume stuff to help us upgrade the Plume. That's very important. That can be more bonuses for our Star Souls. Then we get some Grimoire Mats. Then it's more Spiritual Lessons. Then it's some Origin materials to help us on sublimation stuff. Then we've got Grimoire materials again, with some Destiny thrown in there too, getting some Spirit Veins. And then finally, another copy of the Plume, which will get me enough Plumes to get the next level. Fantastic. Let's go cash all that in. And now we're given a Star Soul material selection area. And actually, I'm going to get ourselves this, the Butterfly Cosmic Rhythm, because we have access to another Nirvana hero if we upgrade the temple today. So it would be nice to have another Star Soul on the account. So there we go. The Cosmic Butterfly is added as well. Right, let's move through to the Primal Grimoire. We got some levels up to do here. We got a lot of Grimoire material upgrades. And you can see with each upgrade, we're getting millions and millions and millions of attack. That is very, very nice. Oh my word. So, level 88 on the Grimoire is pretty huge. Everything else we've managed to grab It's all good. So what we're going to go ahead and focus our rewards on now is upgrading our new Destiny heroes. So I've pre-built a Mockman here. We got this guy in. So we're just going to go ahead and transcend him. And we need to transcend our other hero, which is going to be an Ailemak, who is currently a Tenant. So I'm going to go take him out of whatever Tenant spot he's in. So let's go into the Celestial Island. And let's remove him out of his Tenant position. I think it's for Alakita or someone like that. Maybe it's Natalie. Yeah, it's Natalie. Okay. So we lose 13 speed here. Oh, no! We'll just go with Eos instead. Yay! We got the speed back. So he doesn't lose anything. That's nice. And then I have a bad feeling he's going to be in some weird game modes. So we're going to find out. Let's go into the Evolution Cube and let's evolve him by selecting Ailemak here. And it's going to tell me he's in something annoying. Oh, he isn't. Ah! Isn't that good? Fantastic. So let's just go ahead and upgrade him. And oh, nice. Thanks to the event we just did, we actually now have enough crystals to build ourselves the Mockman as well. So let's go into Mockman. Let's just find him. There we are. Put in the copy of Mockman. Upgrade. And fantastic. That is going to be 2 new Transcendence heroes. Fantastic. Okay. Now, if we go to the Ailemak and Mockman, I now have to void imprint these dudes so we can get into a position where we can destiny them. So just going to go around with our Stellar Shards, get these guys to void 4, and then we're going to start giving them upgrades. So bear with me. So we don't actually have that many 10 stars here. A lot of heroes are either locked or being used as food, or even used as potential heroes for Olivia. So I'm going to unlock the Norton Hague. Let's start with that. Want to use him as fodder. And let's see if we can build some additional fodder heroes right now, because we've got copies like Valkyrie, Sylvie. We've got a load of these forest heroes, actually, that are all ready to be made into 10 star. So I'm going to upgrade those guys. We can build some 6 stars and stuff to get started with this. I'm also going to check the bag. How am I doing for 6-star dummies and things? I probably have a lot of puppets. I got a lot of 5-star chests, that's for sure. I got 2 6-star chests here. Okie dokie. Ooh, an egg. Nice. Right, let's go and do this then. Let's get some heroes built and some progress on the account. So, if you look, we're doing quite well when it comes to hero copies in the Shadow faction. We can be quite aggressive. We've got a lot of these 5-star dummies. We've got a lot of just heroes in general. So, we're going to go and 9-star someone. We can get some Deathsworn stuff going on here. So, let's 9-star a Deathsworn copy and use him as food. So, all that stuff just comes in automatically. If we go across to the Forest faction now, it says we can make Valkyrie. We've got a copy of Zekis there. We've got our 9-star Deathsworn, and that's fantastic. And Rembel's absolutely right. I might consider dismantling some of our E5 tenants if food becomes an issue. Absolutely we will. But for now, let's just keep pushing through and seeing what we can do with this. We definitely want to dismantle the Freya. She's definitely on one of my kill lists. That's going to get us a few 5 stars and some 9 stars. And more importantly, a couple of 10 stars as well, which will be useful. In fact, 3 10 stars now I think about it, which is nice. So let's go, and we've got another 10 star here. We got this Norton Hague. So I need a 10 star for the Ailemak, just to get him finished at Void 4. How are we doing for backspace? Can we easily kill the Freya? Oh yeah, that's fine. So our Freya should be an easy murder. So let's go to the Forest faction. Go into convert, regress. Heck yeah, cool. So that gets us a lot of food back, which is perfect. And I want to use that food immediately to get ourselves some progress. So we've got a creation circle. You can see we can get 10-star Sylvie using some of that. We can get ourselves... Wait, another 10-star... okay. I believe it, man. Wow. Because of all the fodder we have, we can just jump straight into another Sylvie copy for food. Okay, yeah, I can do that, because I have way too many Sylvies. And then another 10-star surely is buildable here. Yeah, we can build a Starlight, and we can build Heartwatcher. We just got to get ourselves some 6-star fodder heroes. That's very easy to do. So let's look at a hero we can comfortably use as food. We got Rogan, we got Flora. I'm going to build a Flora in, and probably a Gru. Let's get those guys on. So 6-star Flora is there. 6-star Gru, I'll make him. So we'll just scroll down to our 6-star Tree Man, put in a copy with another copy, And can we just use copies of himself here? That might make sense. I've got Nedgar there, that's fine. We've got Oberon, and then a couple of Grus will finish us off. In fact, a Zekis there and one Gru. That'll be fine. So, there's our 6 stars. So now we go back, and we're going to go into Forest faction again. Click on the Heart Watcher here. We've got 2 copies to throw down with a 6-star Gru, with a 9-star Puppet we've just managed to pull from all the destroying we did. And then if we can get another 9-star, that's even more 10 stars for us. Do we have another 9-star? Do we? Do we? Let's see. I mean, we could use those Michelles. That's fine. Ah, we can do a 9-star in the Abyss faction. That is so easy. Yeah. We could just build anything. Scary, do we get a copy of? Yeah, I did. Nice. 9-star Scary, then let's do it. So, scroll down. 9-star Scary copy. Click on her, him. Never know what's Scary. It's just insect. And then 9 heroes is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 7, 8, 9 will be as simple as Cruz, Delacium, and a Karen. Boom. With that 9-star Scary, we go to our Starlight right here. Put in 2 Starlight copies. 6-star Flora. 9-star Scary. And that's a lot of 10 stars now. It's pretty clean. So, let's go back to our heroes. Let's start feeding some of this up. So, Mr. Ailamak. I got a lot of 10-star heroes for you to feast on now, bud. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's perfect. So we should be able to T5 this Ailamak. So let's go into his tree. Activate the tree, upgrade, zoom through, and get started here. And the reason we built 10-star Sylvie's, I know she's a new hero, but I think I had like something stupid like 30 copies of Sylvie on the account. So a couple of 10 stars isn't going to hurt us. And unlock the 10-star Valk. Only one of the Valks, I think, is in a food position. So this Valk is not one of the Valks we built for food. This Valk is used as a tenant for Olivia. We need to get some 10 stars here from Olivia. That's going to get us Stellar Shards back as well. They'll be quite useful. So I'm just going into this. Here we go. Ba-boom. Nice. So let's go and upgrade. And we'll use these 10-star foods to get progress on the Mockman. Okay, the Fortress faction is looking really weird. There's no heroes in it. But we can fix this. We're going to build ourselves a 9-star Christian. Or sorry, a 6-star Christian. And we could probably look at building a hero to 10-star in this faction. We have a lot of food. So I'm seeing 5 copies of Flame Strike. So she's an obvious build here. So we go to 9-star Flame Strike, put in 3 copies like this, put in 2 6-stars, and now we need a bunch of 5 stars. So it's going to be... Ooh, wow, that's actually a weird choice. There's not a lot of obvious candidates. Emily's, Ormus's, Ice Blinks. But probably cut down the Sigmunds. Yeah, that's fine. Mirage's, Mickey's, OD's. Yeah, that's all good. And that's going to be 9-star on Flame Strike. Good. And Waldeck, I'm pretty sure, is not a tenant for anybody. So that's fine. And then Forest is weirdly packed as well. Yeah. Yeah, it is. But a lot of 6 stars in the bag. Oh, you mean like red 6-star chest? I think it's only like 2. Oh, there's 9 here. Damn. Okay. That's more than I thought. So in that case, I can do 2 in every faction. That's dope. Now, who we 9-starring though? Lutz? Yep, that's going to happen. So let's 9-star Lutz in the Shadow faction. So we're going to scroll down here, click on old Lutzy boy, and we should have a bunch of copies of him with those puppets we just pulled. 13 heroes here for food. We got 1, we got 2, and then we can be pretty lenient. Most stuff's just going to be fodder here. Yeah. Probably leave some Walters around. Azzy's I'm going to keep. Betty's I can get rid of. That's fine. And even Norton's can go. Yeah, that's good. On one hand, I realize we do have an E5 Betty that's just sitting here. Yeah, that's actually going to help with hero building as well. Yeah, I'm killing this Betty. I don't think we need her. Did we like build her as a tenant for someone? I think we did, and then realized we didn't need it because it gave speed. Yeah, that's why we built this. It was an Alakita tenant. But then we realized the speed to Alakita is just completely pointless. Yeah, so we're going to convert this. We're just going to regress because it's a waste of food. So that's all coming back. And then with that, we can then build up heroes. So see this copy of Lutz? That's an easy convert into a 10-star hero. Like so. Perfect. And then we're going to do the same thing. Potentially any hero in the Shadow faction. We saved those Walters. Good thing we did. Because they immediately merge in. We need another 6-star here for that faction then. So let's go into our bags. We definitely have a chest for this. So we're just going to go get ourselves a 6-star for Shadow. Fantastic. Summon this in. There you go. And that's going to be our Walter as well. Upgraded. And we should have loads of food now. I don't think we're struggling. And we can also turn some of these heroes. Like, remember the Fortress faction? We have this copy of Flamestrike. She is immediately going to be made, like so, into a 10-star hero. And I think we're good for food now. So, let's go take a little look. If we go to Mockman, into the tree, let's upgrade. And we should have the 10 stars for this. Oh yeah, 3 puppets and 3 other 10-star heroes. Nice. Really, really good. And that means we can take the cap all the way in and break it so that we are at a comfortable level 120. Which uses all my spiritual essence. Only 48,000 left. Okay. Now we're going to fully sublime this copy of Mockman. And if you might remember, Mockman was the first ever Destiny hero we built on the Turbo series. If you haven't seen this series from the beginning, I strongly encourage you to go check it out. If only to see how weird spending was at the start of this account. Like, things have massively changed since this account began. Which is why I spend a lot less money now, because value is just so different in the game. Either way, that's upgraded. We should be able to Destiny this dude. But before we do, I'm going to level him up to level 400. And... oh, we can't. I'm out of spirit. That's so funny. Let's go to the marketplace. Not that I need this, by the way, but I am going to buy some more spirit. Fantastic. And that should at least finish us off, I think. Nice. Just need to do his sublimation as well. We don't quite have enough for everyone, I don't think. Yeah, just this last skill needs like 5,000 and a bit. I have chests with this in. In fact, I have probably a pathetic chest that will fix this. Yes. Excellent. What one was that one? Was like a passive 3? So like we need what, 3 of these? Yeah. So that should be enough sublimation to go and fully sublime every single ability on the Alamac. Let's find out. And there we go. We're just going to put in the core. Everything's sublimed. We have like, whoa, 290 left. That's barely any. And now we go ahead and Destiny. And okay, we're out of crystals. Yep. So, to get the crystals for this, we've got 2 options. We can either rip down our hero's current Destiny progress. That's an option. Because we don't actually need them to be as high as they currently are. If you look here, we only need heroes at Polystar, Nirvana, and then Core. We have way too many Nirvanas for this. We could just go use spheres here for crystals. Because we need crystals anyway to upgrade some additional things. So I think we do use these for crystals, and I think that's completely fine. So let's pop this in here. There we are. That's 2.6. And Aurora Gems, yeah, don't worry about that. We got some chests. So let's hop in and let's level this up. And if we need to, we will destroy more stuff. But for now, I'm just going to get some upgrades going. Get these guys leveled up. Should be able to quick upgrade through. Fantastic. We'll go again. Quick upgrade through. Burning through our heroes very quickly. And yeah, we can only go to 67 here. So I am actually going to rip down one of our Nirvana heroes because we don't need them at Nirvana right now. Who's the easiest rip down? Is it going to be Alakita? Probably, because I'm not currently using her. Although, actually, I do want to use her. So what I'm going to do, it's a bit of a weird way of doing this, but I'm going to swap the soul, which is on our Aspen, onto Alakita, and then we'll just rip down the Aspen. And where's the button? It's this one here, 10 soul symbols. That gets everything back. So we're just going to level Aspen up to core. Same with Alamac. And now we need to do the same thing for the Mockman. So we break. Should have enough resources here if we're lucky. If not, I can go get some. There's Chaos. Transition. Rise. Okay, so we need more Spirit Veins. and more Aurora Gems. That's fine. So if we go into the bag, I should have chests with them in. Loads of them. Yep, 145. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to open 40 for Spirit Veins and 40 for Aurora Gems. And we can iron that out if we need to in a future event. Rise this up. There we are. And, oh, boys! We're out of... we're out of crystals again. Oh, that's funny. Let me just get ourselves some more Crystals of Transcendence. There we go. That should be enough now. And there we are. We are done. Core 100. So there we go. That is going to be 3 core heroes. And now, I believe the temple is satisfied. There it is. 5 cores, 4 polystars, 3 Nirvanas. Level up. Now we need 2 more heroes. I have the cores. I don't have the other resources. Why is the jump up so crazy? I have no idea. Either way, we can now build another hero to Nirvana, which is ridiculous. So we've been thinking about who to put the new Star Soul on. That would give us some tell of who our new Nirvana hero is going to be. And actually, the more we think about it, Betty makes the most sense. Just because I use Betty in everything, so putting the butterfly on her would be really, really helpful. That means I may have to pull down some other heroes. So I'm just going to go ahead and Nirvana her immediately. And we just need a few more crystals. So let's go to the bag. We're just going to pull out these for more Crystals of Transcendence. Should have some more Spirit Veins there. 84. Okie dokie. And in that case, we do need to go to our chests with Destiny materials in. I have 65, so we're going to do 20. It's going to be Spirit Veins. That's Nirvana 100 at least. On the Betty. That means Betty should now be able to be given the new item. There we are. That's going to get us some nice little bonuses there. Now I just want to get the Aspen up. I might bring the Geista down. He could be a pretty obvious pull down here. We'll keep the Elena and the Halora and the Melissa if we can. How many Polystar heroes does the temple want? 4. Okay, so if we've got all these Nirvanas, they kind of fit that bill anyway. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Nirvanas. So 6 would be Aspen here. I think that's completely fine. And then the Grimoire will be happy that my top 6 heroes are all Nirvana heroes as well. So there we are. That's core 100 on the Geista. Got to make sure he triggers on actives. Got to make sure he's doing some nice effects. It deals extra damage over time or increases target's dot. Let's do that one. Reduces the target's attack. Yes, please. And then let's do the burning effect. That's nice. With that, we should have some materials which mean we can level up our Aspen. So let's go to the Destiny Rise on him. Gonna make sure this is right. So we're gonna go active skills. We're gonna make sure we deal extra damage. Yep. This next one, I think reducing armor or attack both are fine. We'll just go attack steal. And let's go additionally dealing damage if they're below 50% or above 50%, whichever one it is. No less than 50. Cool. And then we need to go to the Rise again. Take this up. It's going to be another level here. We're going to need all damage dealt. Finally, we do need to just get Nirvana on here. So we need a few more Aurora Gems, a few more Crystals of Transcendence. And then that is going to be Nirvana on our Aspen. So, pretty sure we're good for Spirit Veins, actually. I will open a few of our chests just to get some Aurora Gems on board. So I'll open like 10 of these. That's fine. So if we go back to our Aspen copy, should be able to get him to Nirvana here. With this, yeah, it's going to get us 8 more, which is more than enough. And yeah, now we just need 600,000 Crystals of Transcendence. So I might just start opening our Cores of Transcendence. That's kind of a no-brainer. Make sure we do it in Guidance. You know, I might just keep going with these opens just until we get to 1.25. There you go, that should be enough here. Yep. I'll do another 10 bomb just to make sure. Fantastic. So, let's go into our copy of our Aspen. And this bro gets bashed. Fantastic. And Rise, level 80, because we're low on Spirit Veins. Of course we are. So let's go into the bag. Pull out a few Spirit Veins from here. Not too many, just open 5 times. That should be more than enough. Just 150,000. And is that an Aspen at Nirvana? Let's find out. It sure is. Beautiful. And that, friends, is 6 Nirvana level 100 heroes on the account. Fantastic. That is going to make the grimoire very, very happy. Giving us 17.2 million fixed attack because our 6 strongest heroes are all Nirvana heroes, which means our Alakita is at 120 million attack, Natalie is at 100 million, and everyone else is somewhere very high. Aspen on 83, actually. Star Alchemist Holmes Young, no slouch there on 77. Jeez Louise. Bro's big. I did not expect that. His speed stat is insane as well. So we might even be able to do some weird adjustments with speed here. I think he's going to be a very, very impressive hero. And yeah, this account is humongous. Just got to make sure we're built properly here. Yeah, we sure are. And we have ourselves a lovely, lovely account. Some things I could do to add to the stats on our Star Alchemist Holmes Young. I could if I wanted to. Let's get a Soulstone 6 with attack on here. Bro, first time. He's too good. Streamer look going hard there. Attack immediately for the Mockman. And we'll just auto-equip. That's going to be Ailamax armor, so we might as well just stick that on our Ailamac. Let's see if there's anything here. We'll just put warrior stuff. Amazing. And what does that do for our Star Alchemist Holmes Young? Takes him up to 78. It's not even that much. But guys, right there is, without doubt, one of the most impressive accounts I've seen for a while. And it's my own. I'm loving it. Look at that. 120 million attack on the Alakita. 6 Nirvana heroes, all thanks to this week's event. And boosting up the grimoire even higher. Oh, that feels good. So, you can see the only Nirvana hero that's not wearing a Star Soul is Aspen. That's so that we can switch the Spectre between him and Alakita for when we're doing stuff in Star Expedition and boss fights. And when we're doing everything else, Alakita is our hero. Absolutely amazing. The team is gorgeous, and we have how many Destiny heroes? Is that 12? Dear Lord. Folks, if you've enjoyed this and you want to see more from this account, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. We will be showing you what a 120 million attack Alakita is capable of in the next episode, where we will send her in to Chapter 9 of Void Campaign. Do not miss it. I will see you next time. But until then, have a great week, and happy idling.